gotta quit getting such late starts here, boys. It is just after 5. Mind you, today was one of those days where it like really enforced the whole staying committed thing. If you guys saw the last video where we swapped the transmission into the Genesis, then you know that where we're at right now is I have everything kind of in there. I needed to do the clutch lines. So let me just give you a breakdown of how this whole scenario went down today. When I installed the pedal, you guys told you that the pedal came with the master cylinders. I had this thing and I didn't have the hard line that goes from this to the slave cylinder on the transmission. Now I told you guys in the last video that I hate Hyundai. They're doing some really dumb supply chain stuff. You can't get any parts for Hyundai. This is a dumb size and you can't get it at Lordco, you can't get it at like a local parts store. You can't, this is like a push clip fitting type thing. The only way to get this fitting where I am right now in my situation is to order the whole hard line that's attached to the fitting from the dealership.
Okay, it would have to be special ordered. Unfortunately, there's no stock showing in Canada.
They said it's gonna be like 4 to 6 weeks to get one. I'm not waiting 4 to 6 weeks to get this thing done. I kind of got stuck inside the box searching for wrecked cars, searching for a bunch of stuff, and I had to pull the old think outside of the box maneuver out. Instead of spending the money on the OEM hoses and waiting ever 4 to 6 weeks for it, I spent $92, and for $92, I got a line. Line came with 2 fittings. One of these I have to change out. I got 2 more fittings. One is like a adapter sizes because I'm going from one end's imperial, one end's metric. I don't know. I got a bender tool, and here's the money. This just happens to be a 240 master cylinder. I didn't really go in there planning on getting a 240 master cylinder. I just went in there and I'm like, look, what do you guys have that's kind of similar? What's gonna work? At the end of the day, they all kind of do the same job. They all have a little push rod, a little way they connect to the pedal. I am kind of excited because it has its own reservoir, which is nice. This one, the OEM one, the hose from here goes to the brake reservoir. It's just a little bit weird. So we're just gonna send it with our own master cylinder.
You guys want to answer this down in the comments below? Our suspender's cool. They hold up my pants a lot better than a belt does, and I think they're swag.
Yo, honestly though, when you're wearing suspenders, the vibe.
Dude, the vibe is high.
The vibe is high. Like always, this is not exactly how I planned it, but I am excited to get it done nonetheless, because I was stressing a lot today trying to figure out how I was gonna get this done, because we still have to try and figure out if I can make it run without getting the manual ECU. That was the thing I told you guys I have a trick for. I'm gonna try and make it work, but if we can't even get to the point where I can push in the clutch, we can't do nothing. Trouble's just gonna be
that boot.
It's too big. Oh, does it go in?
Almost. It's the boot though. You don't want to wreck the boot.
Whoa, that is minty. Is it even worth drill like the offset of the pedal? Should I just drill this out and then they both sit on the same thing? That's like basically straight out of this.
But how are you gonna keep it there?
I don't know, let it slack a bit. If you do this, now this is like kind of on an angle almost.
Gotcha.
So if I just drill this, both these holes out, I can just, and then there's a cotter pin hole there.
Nice.
Worst case, if I mess the whole thing up and I can't actually use mine, I'm just gonna give you the one with the bored out holes and I'm gonna return this one. So this looks a little different, but it's gonna do the same job. It's gonna save us 6 weeks waiting time. That might be our problem. I don't think you can do circles with this thing, dude. I think you can just do bends. Look at that, dude. For a shitty bend, that's a pretty good bend. Look at this. The stock one is literally this thick in just bend. We don't have the facilities for that. To make sure this is all.
Robbie?
What are you doing? Why are you setting things on fire?
What am I doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I looked over.
Stop and roll!
There's a fire! Wait, roll on the fire and put it out, you idiot! What is on the rag?
I don't know, acetone.
On today's episode.
Uh-oh.
Don't kick it. There's acid. It's literally drenched, dude.
So I think all of the oil and tranny fluid and all of the stuff could be, because the acetone should have evaporated.
Yo, the rag is just straight up burning. Like, it's not even leaving little rag chunks. It's just leaving the earth. You know what I appreciate?
What?
You throw it on the ground and then you say, Robbie!
Yeah. Welding.
Try this. Just scrape right off the floor.
The old scraper root?
Looks like an overcooked hamburger.
Yeah. Ready? I'm gonna flip it.
I'm pretty sure it starts pretty quick here.
Yep.
There it goes. I didn't even notice.
It's when you threw it that it got big.
Yeah. The bench is still on fire.
Oh man.
That was a bare-handed grab too. I grabbed whatever was on fire and flung it.
Getting this to size up without like a reference one, like an OEM one, just sucks.
Nice.
Not too bad for a couple dumbasses putting 240 pots in a Genesis. The reason I'm not even on the hoist is because Brad's actually building an exhaust. So you guys probably, maybe, remember that he had this hoopty exhaust on his car. It was like the first project we ever learned on when we got the welder, but then, where'd you get this stuff from?
Everybody. I got like 4 different exhaust sets and just wanted to see something that worked.
Brad just had this hanging because he really liked the look of it, and he was like, fuck it, we're just gonna send it with this. So then today what he's been doing on the lift, he kind of welded,
To do this
he connected these. Oh, he made a joint right here.
Put that stuff over top just to make sure it doesn't leak.
But I think it looks super dope. I'm excited to hear how loud it is. It doesn't have a whole lot of stuff going on. It's kind of just a straight pipe. Yo, it looks good. I think this is a good length. It's like just enough that you can really hurt your shin on it.
Yeah.
But like also not obnoxious. Doesn't sound terrible. You kind of got to get the outside vibes because it's a little bit, starting cars in a shop's always weird. That's not bad. You just said it's on a break-in tune, so that's why everybody's gonna comment that it's running really rich. That's okay. Stop! You're smoking. What is that? I'd kill it. Probably popped something. You might have given it a little too much beans, brother. Too much sauce, not enough tune. You have also a pile of shit right there that's burning, right on top of your exhaust.
There's like fiberglass in there, dude.
You literally have chunks of fiberglass just cooking. Dude, this dude.
How did it sound?
It sounded good.
Yeah.
I'm
Did you
actually
hear the
really
pops?
impressed. It pops, it sounds throaty, it sounds almost like an SR.
Did you hear the turbo spool?
I heard everything, brother. I was right here.
Good.
Look at this kid. He just has a freaking little bakery going on down here. Can you move that? All right, we're just gonna let it burn away. If you see flames, hey, leave that. What if there's flames? You know how long that took to
I'm not
open?
leaving that open.
Well, who's gonna come rob us? A seagull? Alright, we just bled this thing suspiciously easy. So Emerson says this clutch pedal feels good and heavy, and the seat is hooped. It just feels like a normal clutch pedal. I was all fired up that it was gonna be like really nice. It doesn't feel as stiff as you said.
No.
But it feels nice.
It's firm.
Oh, I thought you meant it was like super stiff.
No.
It feels like a regular clutch.
That's stiffer than your Z.
Yeah, probably. All right, so what we did, we got a coil. Obviously this isn't as big of a coil as you would get when you did the OEM one. It might be maybe more ideal to have a bigger one, but that's kind of what we made work. And then the line goes this way. So you guys can see it right here. Comes down from up top. And then it literally just bends and goes directly into the top of that junction, which is super nice. The OEM one has a soft line, but making a soft line is kind of sketchy because you got like high pressure fittings and stuff. So what I'm gonna probably do is buy the soft line. You can get aftermarket soft lines for like 20 bucks, I think. So I'll probably buy the soft line, add it onto there. But for now, like for today to get everything running, we just plugged it directly in, and then whenever the next one shows up, we'll put it on. So now it's just reassembly. Fortunately, the ECU doesn't fit where it used to, so we're gonna have to figure this one out. Everything is pretty much done. I wanna try something before we do anything. Now this car shouldn't start. It shouldn't work. But try it anyways. There's a couple problems. Essentially, we're at the point now where we have to make it run, and this is gonna be the biggest trick. There's a couple things that happen when you do this. Sometimes the key won't come back out of the ignition because it doesn't know you're in park. Don't know how we're gonna solve that one if it happens, but that's a known problem. The other problem is it probably just won't start because it doesn't have the correct inputs. Like none of the sensors are plugged into the transmission. Nothing is the way it's supposed to be right now. So I don't know. I literally have no idea what to expect. What I do know is plug this guy back in. Now, I know what's about to happen here, but never hurts to try, right? Okay, everything powered up. Probably all 75 of those lights are actually gonna stay on once we start the car. Are we ready? Yeah. Whoa, no way! No way! That was not supposed to work! No way! how did that happen? That wasn't supposed to work. Yo, how did this happen? We did it! No way, man, no way. It's a straight fact that the car shouldn't turn on if you don't swap the ECU. You take this for a second. I need you to go around back. Ready?
Yeah, sorry.
That's first gear, baby! Are they spinning? Okay, ready? I'm gonna shift a second.
Still spinning.
My door's just locked because I got up to speed. Yes! How is this working? Woo! Okay, now here's the... I'm scared to shut it off, but it has to be. It's a full test. I'd rather it's not work here than outside. Ready? Key won't come out.
Is it in gear?
No. The park release has it fooled. Will it start again? It still starts, but the key is stuck. We have to get rid of the safety on the key. But we're on a good track. I found my other hat. I lost this yesterday. You guys probably noticed I switched hats halfway through the day. Lost this hat. It was black. It blended into the ground down there. For an update, I went to the eye doctor this morning. Still colorblind.
No way!
I'm straight up in disbelief right here. This is insane. And the clutch feels really nice actually. Like I'm obviously not beating on it, but like for a daily standpoint, this is, for a 6-puck, dude, this is nothing. It's like no work. Oh, yes. I don't smell anything funky there. There's a little bit of a mess over here that I never showed you guys because I had to get rid of that auto transmission cooler. Oh, there we go. And I kind of made a huge mess with it, but there's no new fluids leaking on the floor. That's a good sign. All right, get your bunions in here. Oh, you're locked.
Yeah.
I was able to get the key out because what I did was there's a little wire in here.
We need this thing?
No, not right now. You can take it out. But I just want to show them.
Outside?
Yeah, leave it here. But okay, one sec. Okay. There's a wiring harness right here. And I plugged it into there.
Yeah.
And I guess it gave the signal that it was in park and I was able to take the key out.
Okay. So we do need this inside the car.
No, only when we get back. The clutch is weird because it's super soft, like the pedal. I think because we didn't do a lot of coils, I might be completely wrong, but it's super soft feeling, but it bites aggressively.
Huh?
It works!
Dude, that's sick.
How dope is this? Oh my god, this guy's cleaning the whole parking lot right now. Yeah, first actual road test. Something's hanging a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's a bump this car's never seen yet.
That's true. I just want to make sure all the gears work because I would hate to be like, oh, it's good, and then they don't. It needs an alignment super bad. Yo, there's no way. Let's do 6 just for fun. Dude, this is
fire, dude. That's awesome.
You can hear it because there's a huge hole there. But like,
Oh yeah, there's the ground.
yeah, it's really windy, dude. Put your hand here. It's like a nice, I almost want to leave it like that. When you're driving, it's like nice and breezy.
Easy breezy cover, girl.
Oh, what is hanging low?
I think it's just your exhaust.
Might just be the exhaust is dumb low. Which is funny because the car's not that low.
It's really not, but the car.
The exhaust hangs
yeah.
so low, I scrape on everything. Should we give it like a little
bit.
beans and make sure it works?
Yeah, you have to.
I'm not really good with the shifter yet. Yo, this exhaust is scraping like crazy, dude. Jesus.
It's pretty quick though.
It feels way faster.
Car. Yeah.
The manual swap, I think, made it faster, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think it made it faster, but like when you slammed into gear and then you're gunning it again, it puts you back into your seat.
I think to some extent though, the torque converter eats up some of your power.
Yeah, absolutely, and the weight. This thing's lighter.
I've actually never hit the brakes that hard, dude. That thing stopped. The brakes are so good. Go, you can pull it out. There's a lot of funny smells coming right now. We got fresh brakes, fresh clutch.
Oh, look at all the lights.
Yeah, Christmas tree. The power steering pump, something's wrong with it. You'll hear it acting up. Oh, it's not doing, when we were driving earlier, once it gets warm, it's like, it's fine.
It's probably low.
It was low, and at one point when we were doing the tubed front end, I had it upside down. So the air went in the line. It's okay though. It stops hard, eh? It's aggressive. Dude, this...
What about, wait, one.
Why does he want to do weird shit sometimes? I want to pull just the e-brake. If you're gonna pull it, pull it. Pull it. It works. That's good. Because I'm gonna be pulling it. I hope so.
I wasn't gonna walk in, you said lock.
Well, I didn't think it would lock, dude. Most cars, they don't lock. I don't know if it'll do anything, but the power steering sounds terrible. Told you. So try the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like going the other way.
Oh, uh-oh.
See how fast I can drive in circles? So next mod,
Welded diff.
gotta weld the diff.
That'll be fun.
Wrong side.
Oh, I know why. You're on the fucking tar stuff. Look at this. He did a burnout on this like tar stuff, and you can see it's like still wet. Like that's the tar that he burned up.
Dude, that...
My pinky's bad.
What?
I touched it.
You idiot!
It was cool at first, and then it got really hot. Oh, ow. Oh my god. Oh my god, my shoe is just ruined. My hands hurt. And then my shoe is...
Was that a solid Bernie with the new tires?
That was good.
All right, so I'm gonna need a shift knob for this because I just cut my hand, dude. Pulling into the shop, I was trying to flex my brakes on everybody, and I went skirt, and I went slice. You ready to see the final issue that we just gotta fix?
Yeah.
The problem is that stays on. The lights, if the lights were on, they stay on. It doesn't shut anything off. So it's just gonna be powered the whole time. Literally just
a whole
plug
lot
those
of
in.
cord.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that worked earlier. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you had to push it in.
I had to push it in, I forgot. Dude, all I can say is I'm extremely happy with this thing right now. And it looks thick from back here. Exhaust scrapes a lot more than I thought it would for the height of the car. It's sort of weird how high the car looks. Like, it doesn't look slammed, but the exhaust still scrapes a bit. It's needless to say, I am like ecstatically happy, dude. I'm so fired up. This is just fire. Like, I am like one of the happiest right now. This is one of those things that just goes to show you, like, sometimes you just really gotta not panic, because panicking's like, how do I get the part, where do I get the part from? But you gotta think, because I guess that you call it like engineering. I don't know, I've never done something like that too, where I put like a 240 part in there to make it work, but I guess that's something that I'm gonna start thinking that kind of way too. Like, what job does this part do, and can I replace it with something else if I'm having like a bad time or something's not working? So I'm just really happy with everything that we put into this and how it came out. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys are excited for what's next. We gotta weld the diff on this thing. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and stay committed. Oh, I just got blood on my lens hood.
All right, Robbie, this is gonna be me doing rollers part 1. Ready? I'm gonna do a roll of this van. Not bad, and then you add a little bit of stabilization to that. We're mint. I'm gonna do a roll of that little plant. I call that one to start close from one side, end up far on the other side. I'm just gonna do the straight drive-by. Oh, you're coming, I hear you.